Good morning. Welcome back to Tarot Oracle and Runes. Guys, I'm actually thinking about changing the channel because the angels have been coming in really hot and heavy lately. In my own personal reading this morning, I am literally got surrounded by angels. The angel of strength, the angel of balance, um, the angel of music, the angel of... anyway, it was just wild this morning in my own personal reading. So I asked about the collective, and I asked, first of all, what angels are want to get out a message to who. And so we have the angel of adventure. So some of you were starting on a new journey. One door closed, another door open. You're actually walking into the future, and you are letting the past go. Any kind of you're moving on from any kind of situation, because we also have the angel of comfort here. So it's not without sadness that you're not that you are you are having some things go on that are causing you some sadness, but you are bound and determined. And the reason why I say this is because I let the angels guide me on what decks to pull, and they pulled the enchanted map. So this is something about your journey here. And the first thing we have is a new foundation card. We have strength. So whatever you've recently gone through, you are pulling in your inner strength, and you are taking a leap of faith. See how she's taking a leap out of this rock? You're taking a leap of faith. You're leaping into the future. Okay? Now, you are having, and it feels, okay, so it does feel like you are regaining your strength after a time of difficulty. Either a past job, past relationship, maybe you recently moved from one state to another, and you're having to rebuild your friends at a new job, or you are starting a new spiritual practice that is giving you new strength. And I do feel like, because of the background on here, I do feel like the angels are coming in and guiding you. I feel like you also are surrounded by angels. Okay, all the light in the back of this card. And you're letting go of whatever heavy burden that you've been carrying. Because this is a rebuilder card. This is a master builder number. You are leaping into the future, leaving the past behind, but starting with a new idea by this growth of this tree here. Okay, so you're leaping into the future, and you are being totally supported by your angels, your ancestors, and passed on loved ones. I've been getting a lot of messages that the angels have been saying that there's also an ancestor. And I'm not picking up on the ancestor as much as the angel, but the angels are saying that you've got passed on loved ones, and you've got a lot of spiritual support in this new journey that you were starting. Okay, and while I feel like while you're taking this leap of faith, you're also maybe your higher self, on an intuitive level, you are kind of sad at something that you're leaving behind, but you've outgrown this situation. Okay, and your intuition is telling you this. So you are leaving this situation behind, and your intuition is telling you this is the best thing for you. So this too shall pass, they're saying. Realize that this was a lesson, something that you were supposed to learn from. And no matter what it is, rather you're leaving an old job, rather you're leaving a place where you used to live, maybe you're leaving behind an old group of friends. Okay, and we got the solitude card coming next, but intuitively you know that you are now on the right path. Okay, you maybe aren't quite feeling the joy of it yet, but you do know intuitively that this is where you're meant to go. Okay, so you are leaving everything behind because you are definitely feeling like it is time for you to step into the new. Okay, and you're also bringing some new wisdom with you, represented by the owl here. So some of you, the owl may be your I also picked up on the owl medicine card the other day. So you are gaining some new wisdom, new insights into how you operate, how you think. And the angels are saying, yes, so these wings right here are representing the new growth that you're going through. And you may not, I don't feel like you see it yet by the way she's got her head down, but you've got all this new growth. You're sprouting all this new growth, and it's brought about by this wisdom of something in your past. As I start shaking them and I start getting downloads, okay? So, they do it to me every time. So you are getting this new growth, and this wisdom is coming in. And again, like I see how the owl is in the shade. So I feel like you're not seeing it yet, but this portal's opening up, and it's going to bring in this wisdom, spurting this new growth. Okay, so I feel like that this may actually take you to a new place of solitude. So it feels like you're maybe actually physically moving to a place where nobody, I'm hearing, what's that song from the old Cheers show? Nobody knows your name. So you are moving on to a place maybe where nobody knows you, okay? But you are being guided there by the angels signified by this light post, okay? And you are turning into your intuition of this new place where you need to go, okay? Guys, I just felt like somebody's guide stepped into me because my voice just totally changed. Yes, yes, she says. Okay, so somebody's guide is guiding you with this light here. And it feels like a feminine energy. So this may be the ancestor. I literally feel like somebody jumped into me. Okay, we're going to keep going. So you are being guided with this ancestor. And you are headed in the right direction. Okay, and in this new place, rather it's a mental place or it's an intuitive place, this guide is going to be speaking to you a lot more. So whatever place this is, rather it's one you create in your own mind, rather a place you actually go, this guide is going to come in and be speaking to you. Yes, I hear she's saying yes. She's saying yes in my head now. So, yes, this new guide is coming in. She's like, you're turning over a new leaf. You are focused on yourself. And you are, because we've got the wide open and the transformation card coming next. Okay? This new guide is going to help you on this new path that you're at. Whoo! This energy, this guide, she is bound and determined to show you the new path. Guys, I'm shaking so hard. I'm so sorry. But this new guide, you are wide open to receive her messages. I feel like she's signified by this butterfly of transformation coming in. 7:07 on the clock, guys. Somebody look up 7:07. That feels like that meant something. Okay? So this new guide is coming in to speak to you. She feels like she's got a little bit of English to her. I literally felt her jump into my body. And my voice totally changed. She feels like a distant relative of some sort. She may be an ancestor. But you are wide open to receive the messages from her. And she is going to help you transform. Okay? Because on this new journey, you may feel like you've hit rock bottom, that your path is ending. But she's saying, above you, below you. Okay, you are, even though one thing may have ended, another thing is opening up, and and it's signified on this card by the mountain. Okay, so, and this is the mountain here is saying she's saying that you have the ability to flow around any obstacle, because when you hit this brick wall, you thought, okay, this is over. Whatever this is that this is like the message that she's bringing you. This is an ending, but you're having a brand new beginning, and even though you may feel like that there have been mountains in your way, like water, you're going to smooth around them. And guys, I want to check something real quick. So the number 6666 is coming up, because on this moonlight card with your intuition, we have a 6. 5 and 1 is 6. On the wide open card, we have another 6. And then we have another 6 here. Okay, guys, I'm shaking so hard because I'm channeling so hard. So you've gone through this rock bottom, but she's telling you there's a way out of this. And it has something to do with the number 6. And then we've got 6 again. Then we have 1 recircus. So you were stepping into your power. Okay, we have another 6 here. Somebody needs to look up 6. Okay, so because the number 6666 is very important here. How many 6s did we have? They're drawing my attention to that, guys. They're saying that's important for somebody. 6, 6, 6, 6. 4 6s. 6, 6, 6, 6. Somebody look that up, because that is a message for you. Okay? She says that even though you feel like in some way you've either deserted yourself or deserted something in the past, you're going to be stronger because of it. There's no use looking back to the past, because that is what made you stronger. That's where all this strength is coming in. It's giving you the energy, the power to go forward. You realize that there's something better for you. And she's just wanting you to be aware of your inner strength right now. Okay? Somebody look at that 666. I will too, and tell y'all at the end of the messages. So you are definitely stepping forward and going forward. Now it also feels like, in a little bit, with this Ghostlands card, it feels like the past may keep somebody from the past, or because I feel like I see a shadow of a person here. I know this is a seat. I think it's a chair, but it feels like there's somebody may keep coming up and trying to pull you back to something in the past. But she's saying it is time for you to cut cords. It is literally time to, light a couple of candles, or do some kind of cord cutting, write it down on a piece of paper and burn it, hand it up to the universe. This guide is coming in saying it is time to cut the cords to something that's energetically trying to hold you back, okay? That's trying to keep you in this Ghostlands energy. But she says you have the strength to get past this, okay? So that is what this guide is coming in to tell you. She's also saying that pay attention to some of the details that haven't come quite up to the surface yet. Because with this wide open card, okay, because I always feel like sometimes there's messages, it's like with the runes, when I do the runes, because we have strength and we have wide open, then we have it's in the details. So there's something you're missing that you need to pay attention to that is going to set you free, okay? And it's going to create this great metamorphosis internally for you, okay? So there was something new that you need to, that's trying to bubble up from your subconscious, that is trying to tell you that you're missing something that you're missing. Okay, so whatever that is, it may come through in a psychic dream. It may come through, you may see something about it on a billboard. You may have some kind of psychic dream. You may have some kind of, somebody may say something to you. You may overhear something. You may see something on social media. What else? An angel may come to you and literally point something out to you, because they're bringing my attention to my two little glass aunties up here, or an aunt. Oh, an aunt. Okay, so an aunt or an uncle or a living relative may say something about something that's going to create this metamorphosis for you. Okay, and it's going to steer you on a whole different path of getting out of this, of ending this one cycle and getting into this new cycle. It may call for you to research, but again, you've got this spirit guide here. You've got it. It looks like I always think of this as Peter Pan, but it feels like this is an angel or a spirit guide, or maybe this is even, oh, it's in gold, isn't it? This is the new spirit guide. This is the new spirit guide that just spoke through me. She's going to lead you to the books or to the information that you seek on this new adventure. She is going to lead you to this. And your spirit guide is right there, but this is the new spirit guide. And you're going to feel like, oh, wow, this is gold. This is gold. See how look at the glow. Look at the glow as she's presenting this information and you start reading it, you start to glow. I feel like this is her glow. And then I feel like your heart center starts to glow right here. Do you see that? See how it's starting to come up from you? She's going to bring this new information into you. Wow, guys, that's huge. Okay? So this is important for somebody, because she's telling you also that it's time for you to rescue yourself. This is the rescue card. Like you may have felt very alone. Okay? But she's telling you this new wisdom, this new information is coming in. And it's time to use that new wisdom, that new information that you've got. It's time for you to rescue yourself. Again, I also feel like this could be some more solitude, because we have the solitude, one ring circus, and then this rescue card. Okay? She's going to also send you something, because then we have the talisman card. The hitchhiker card, I think is what Sand calls it. But this is the wisdom that you're bringing with you. There's also a dragon here, so there's dragon energy as well. Guys, I swear that to me that looks like a dragon. A dragon coming up from her sleeve. So you may be tapping into some kind of fire energy on your path. And then there's also... Now, I don't know what this means, but it looks to me like some type of rune. So there may be some kind of knowledge in the runes for you, or in some kind of ancient alphabet or language for you, that's going to lead you to this talisman. And it feels to me like this, I'm hearing dragon's egg. Okay, on your path. And, okay, and all these twists and turns in the path are adding to the strength that's making you stronger. Okay? You are meant to go forward. So let me pull a couple of, okay. Let me pull in one card from the, let's get one card from the Time Traveler deck. What kind of main energy do they need to be aware of, or the main energy of this reading? I keep hearing boundaries and change. Nothing wanted to jump out. So let's shuffle them up. What's underneath? New life force energy. You're going to take on a whole new feeling of life force energy. Actually, that card feels like it wants to come out too. Major growth on the after this metamorphosis and this education of whatever it is that you're looking at. And it will take some courage. Again, there's that dragon energy. I don't know if, okay, so these ancient, this is like that thing I saw in the sky that I talked with the dragon. So this is a dragon's eye on here. There's an eye, there's the mouth, there's a dragon on this flag. So again, we've got, that's double dragon energy there. So this feels like fire signs to me. Okay. Doesn't seem to, well, it doesn't seem to apply, but maybe it does. This is going to give you light of heart. Okay. Playfulness. A new lease on life. A new lease on life. You might even find some new friends. This actually, to me, feels like this could be the guide who's watching you. And she's leading you down a path of where that's more joyful than the one you've been on before. And it has to do with leaving this ghostland energy behind. Okay. So a lot more playfulness in your future. We also have the rune. If I turn it upside down, the rune of peace. But this is also, to me, is prayers to heaven being answered with this rune out here. So I think this is a good turn for you. Okay. I think that whoever this message is for, or this group, I think that this new adventure and this angel of comfort coming in for you, I think is going to be the best thing that's happened to you in a long time. For some of you. I did want to pull some of the, because I pulled it this morning for myself. We do have an extension on this one. Right here. I'm going to pull just a couple of these spirit cards, these spiritual symbol cards, because I feel like these will help bring awareness to something about yourself you're not seeing, or an energy about another person, place, or thing that you're not seeing. So we're going to use this to bring in some clarity. So give us some clarity, angels. To whoever needs to hear this message, what is the clarity that they need, that they're not seeing, either for themselves, the other person, place, or thing? Guys, I'll pull some cards. These cards are so slick. And whatever comes up, comes up. It either applies or it doesn't. But this is for some extra clarity for whoever needs it. Of something that you may not be seeing that now needs to be brought to your attention. Of this newfound strength and this of the situation that you're letting go of, person, place, thing, parent, friendship group, online group, physical group in your hometown that you go to every Tuesday nights. I just heard that for somebody. Maybe some of you go to play cards or meet with a group at a pub and you're feeling like these people are not your people anymore. You're right. They're not your people anymore. Some sports mom. Hang on, guys. They're giving me a message. Some mom who's like a sports mom is finding it a drag to go to the kids' games. Not because her kid's not in the game or is in the game, but because of some of the people there. So you might want to separate yourself from some of those people. If you're a sports mom, or if you're a sports mom that's bringing all the group all the time, and the other moms are like always having an excuse why they can't pick the group up, it's time to let them do it themselves. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't pick your child up anymore. I know we're all going, me and my kid are going, but afterwards I have to go somewhere. And, you know, I'm sorry. You're just going to pick your kid up yourself. If you're feeling pulled on by a group or a couple of people that are making you even feel bad for saying no, you need to say no. Okay? I don't know who that's for. They were just showing me a ball field and a mom going, I'm so tired. Maybe you're working 2 jobs and you're trying to help your kid out, but then a couple of other moms keep going, oh, well, she'll do it, right? And while they're sitting home having a martini, I've never had a martini in my life. While they're having a martini, you're all stressed out because they're too lazy to go with their own kid to the game. That's for somebody. I don't know who. All right. Thank you, angels. I'm very grateful. Okay. Spirit speaks. Spirit is definitely speaking. That is what just happened. Spirit, seek advice to steer judgment as insightfulness illuminates your journey. That is that new spirit guide coming in. And I literally heard her voice. I literally felt her jump in my body and her voice. I didn't feel her jump out, but I felt her jump in and my voice changed. I was like, oh my gosh. So seek advice to steer judgment as insightful talks illuminate your journey. Spirit speaks. Wow. Guys, I'm sorry. That's just huge. That's just huge. Okay. I mean, I got it right here, guys. Look, it's right here. Okay, what else? Narrow-minded, egotistical confrontation, betrayal, defensive, disappointments, missing the mark. Somebody, they're not going to like it when you tell them no. I'm shaking so hard, guys, because I'm channeling so much. They are not going to like it when you say no. Tell them to kiss your butt. Seriously, tell them to kiss your butt. Okay. Craftsperson, attention to detail, willpower, creative, follow through, highly skilled, spiritual, maker, innovator, artisan, goal orientated. You are someone that's on the ball game. Whoever this is, that's why it's in the details. You are on the ball. You know exactly where you're going, and you're headed there. Okay. Rebellious, freedom. So somebody's needing to rebel. Liberation, free speech, breaks up establishment. Firm beliefs, autonomy, philosophical. Whoever you are, the more you educate yourself, the more you go through this metamorphosis, the more you rescue yourself and step into a different future, a different mindset, a way of letting go, new boundaries, okay? Worth the effort. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, knowing your dedication will lead to rewarding discoveries. And we don't have the challenge here, but we have the Angel of Adventure. So this is something new, guys. This is something new. Okay? All right, so guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go do the extended. I have 3 cards coming off this reading that we're leading into the next reading, and that is going to be the extended. Guys, if thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you for all your comments. I try to answer each and every single one of them. I may be opening up readings very soon in the near future. I did want to also say out there that I have I have to add it to my description, but if there's a particular deck you would like to see me use and you want to purchase it and send it to me, I'm going to put an address in my in my description of the channel, so that if there's this particular deck that you feel drawn to that I don't have, that's an angel deck or whatever, and you want to send it to me for me to use on the channel to do readings, I'd be more than happy to do that for you. Again, thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. I'm going to go do the extended. All right, guys. I hope this was enlightening for some of you. Love and light.